Wait. Hello, peeps. It's me. Hey, Adita. Welcome aboard.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Alright.
Moi, je parle français.
And you're doing a great job.
Merci beaucoup.
Alright, and that was the wrong button. Hello, everybody. We're going to play some Super Chicken Jumper and more. It should be a blast and a half. Don't worry, I'll mute the TV. It might get very stressful for you if I didn't.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bonjour, Jester.
Hey,
Comment ça
Jester.
va?
Alright. Alright, let's do this. So, as far as I know, this is a game about being a chicken who jumps away from aliens.
Mm-hmm.
Which, respect. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Jester.
they are the worst.
I am looking forward to, because Canada has to mimic America, even though we don't have Thanksgiving right now.
Hello, chicken.
Black Friday sales, which start tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna be rough. The White House. Oh my god, the president has called in a chicken to help. I agree. Oh no. Okay, the aliens. No!
Sorry, Jester. I know we all have PTSD from that horrible, horrible thing.
Yep.
That is entirely made up by retailers to scam people into spending money.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh no.
If I have to work
Jesus.
it, y'all have to hear about it.
A killer piranha? Or a zombie fish, if you will. They're consistently using quotes instead of apostrophes. It's amazing.
I've had some good ones. Okay, good is a relative
Aw.
term. And I've had some bad Black Fridays.
Oh my god, this chicken's amazing! No, it's chicken.
The worst one might be the one where I punched what are those, the big bricks called?
Cinder blocks.
Cinder block brick wall, which was not a good thing.
Hell no.
I had a customer convinced that they had we had left half the items she purchased out of her bag, and called me on this insanely busy day after she had been just her and the people she was shopping with were horrendous. That's blocking the thing.
Yeah, I had to turn on the audio. Yeah, I hear. How does the knight play in the game? Have you seen yet? That's pretty crazy, Jester. Okay.
Yeah.
Olivier's and Olive.
I had this woman, they were awful the entire time they were in the store, claimed that she forgot half of her items.
Oh,
or we
no.
didn't give her half of her items that she had paid for. And I asked her to double check her receipt. I double checked her receipt. I reprinted the receipt while we were crazy busy. Had to do all this stuff. She's screaming on the phone to me. Go through her receipt. She realizes she didn't pay for anything she didn't get.
No!
Then she is convinced that we forgot to give her her items. Hi, Unabridged!
What is up, Unabridged?
And she is like screaming and yelling. So I have to go through the security footage. She left the other half of the items she wanted to buy in the back of the store in a pile on the floor.
Oh.
She never brought them up to the cash. We didn't forget to charge her for them. We didn't forget to give them to her. And when I told her that,
no!
she went, oh, Well, someone could have noticed it and hung up the phone, and
It's
that's
not
when I
our
punched
job to make sure
a
you.
wall.
You know what?
Uh,
That was insane. Chicken.
oh, I have 1,000 of these stories from that day of the year. It is an atrocious day of the year. No offense to any of y'all if you do this, but I think people that shop on Black Friday are rubes.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we just unlocked a hat.
If you wait a few weeks, you're just going to get the same sale anyway.
Or a better sale.
Or a better sale.
Like, I get if you need to get something for somebody for Christmas, that would be one thing. But if
even
you're shopping
then,
for
just
if you're
wait.
shopping for yourself, wait.
Even then, for Christmas, wait.
All right.
Avoid the crowds. Go on a Tuesday.
Oh, that's true.
People
It's not
will
like the
still have
sales are.
sales.
Yeah, and it's not like you're looking for an item that you can only get one day.
I'm sorry. I've already seen Black Friday sales starting,
Ooh.
and I was going to buy something. You remember this?
I do.
And I was like, oh, it's 30% off. I'm totally gonna buy that. And then I clicked on it and looked at the price, and I was like,
Wow.
yeah, but it's double the price I paid for that exact same item 6 months ago.
I think this game hasn't properly balanced its traps.
Wow, looks really hard.
Yeah, well, it's completely random.
Giant chicken!
Everybody loves the giant chicken. No notes in the giant chicken. But, like,
Jesus, Jester, that's
this is kind of
atrocious.
insane. How you doing,
Right?
Unabridged?
Unabridged, we don't even have Thanksgiving at the same time here, and we do Black Friday now.
Oh,
because
Olivia.
too many people were crossing the border and making special trips to shop
So
Black
we decided,
Friday
let's
sales
keep
in
that money
America.
here in Canada by also doing Black Friday
I
here.
literally know of someone who every year has to take this weekend off and goes to the States just to shop because it's her annual thing. that
We're
she
doing
does.
great, Joshua.
Oh, Joshua, I have a lot of Karen stories.
Unlimited Karens. That's what happens when you work in the clothing industry.
Just retail
all
in
the
general.
Karens.
Customer service in general.
Especially clothing.
No, there's worse.
Hmm.
Food.
I don't know.
Food industry is worse.
Food industry's real bad. But, you know. Careful. There's a specific kind of crazy you get out of clothing that's hard to see anywhere else. Oh my god.
Rich, I'm super groggy. A certain person went out and got me a gluten-free pizza from my favorite Italian restaurant. And they're actually approved by the Celiac
got a
Society of
knife?
Canada. So there's no risk of cross-contamination. And I got to eat a pizza that I didn't have to make myself that's super tasty. And I'm not worried about getting sick, and it's awesome.
It is the best way to eat. You know, not getting sick afterwards.
Yes.
Damn it!
I recently had a gluten-free pizza that was definitely not gluten-free.
To like a ridiculous extent.
To a ridiculous extent. To an extent that I nearly had a certain someone have to drive me to an emergency room.
It's real bad.
It was real bad.
Wow.
No.
Yeah, there are people who make these kinds of runner games, and they're just like, no, we'll just, for the more difficult levels, we'll just have X amount of monsters appear, and it doesn't really matter if it's unfair, because eventually they'll get a run that's fair, so that's all you need.
Joshua, not only did I meet
What?
that person, I met that person and their daughter who was in that way worse. I had
Oof.
someone screaming at one of my staff members one day, so I had to step in front of my staff member and, I yelled back. I didn't fully yell.
Send me a message about this on Discord, Coffee, so I can understand what you're talking about. Hit him during his attacks, okay?
Oh, Jester, I once had someone, we used to sell 24 packs of soft drink, and they were packed in a perfect cube.
Oof.
And I once had a man basically throw one into my chest.
Alright.
If I didn't have certain, protrusions from my chest that really hurt when you hit them with a 2-4 of soft drink, I'm sure I would have cracked some ribs. Because, oh my god, that hurt. The owner manager of that particular store heard me swear very loudly and was going to give me a talking to where one of my favorite people in the world, a woman who worked in the grocery department, who Xena always reminded me of her, just to give you an idea of her just awesomeness. And she stood in for me and said, "Did you see what just happened? Because if I slam that 2-4 of soft drink into your groin and you don't swear, then you can give her a talking to."
Oh, yeah.
And he had not seen what had happened. He was immediately very concerned for my well-being and not at all upset over me swearing, and very angry with that customer. Because he was actually a really awesome owner and boss.
What the hell am I supposed to do to attack this guy? Oh, whoops. Oh my god.
I understand. What do I understand?
I don't know. What do you understand?
I do understand coffee, yes.
Okay, that sucked. How am I supposed to hit him? I can only attack forward, and the attack is reliably not working.
Hello, ETG. Oh my god, everybody's showing up tonight. That's amazing.
Is that kind of a night?
Hey, on a bridge, what kind of yummy food did you have?
Oh my golly.
Oh wow, on a bridge, opening packages is the best. I cleaned the board game and gaming shelves today, which was a hell of a job, but found a bunch of super rare games for a certain someone here.
Super valuable.
What was one of the ones I found that you were super excited about?
An old clock tower.
An old clock tower? There was something else there too.
Yeah, but the clock tower's the big one.
Yeah. Oh, and he found his Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Finally! Oh my golly. What? Hey, buddy. So I can only hit him when he's jumping in the air.
Ooh. That sounds painful, Jester.
Alright, here we go. Come on. What? So you can only hit him when he's jumping out of the water, but but you have no range, and if you get anywhere near him, he will kill you in one hit. Do you not see the downside of this game? Like, this whole concept of a game, super cute, cut out of a chicken, fights monsters in, I want to say, Canada, which has windmills for some reason.
Why is it Canada?
Because they said it was in Canada.
Oh.
Why else would
yeah,
I say
our windmills
Canada?
don't look like that.
No.
I mean, we do have a few on certain areas that look like that, but most.
But
of
if
them
you
are
had said
gone.
this was the Netherlands, that would have made more sense.
That is true. So what
And now
you're
I can't
saying
hurt
is the gameplay in this game is poisonous? Poisonous?
That's a bit of a stretch, but bravo.
Thank you.
Finally, I hit him.
Maybe you're not supposed to actually beat him. Maybe you're supposed to like
Stop playing the game? Yeah, good point.
talk with him or poulet avec him.
Oh, you're saying parlay.
I'm making French puns now, y'all, which I might be.
Oh, it's
like
definitely
the worst thing I've ever
winnable.
done.
It's just, you'd have to have more patience and or skill than I possess. Also, he keeps spamming moves where you can't hurt him. See? Like, he just keeps doing this move over and over again, but you can't hit him when he's doing that move, so it's just a waste of time. Can't hit him when he's doing that move either. Like, you have to wait for him to do the move that can hurt him, and I guess they're randomly deciding which move he's going to do. You okay?
Yeah, popped my shoulder.
And even when he does jump into the air and you theoretically can hit him, it's like 50-50 at best that you actually connect, see? Because you have to look at the ridiculously short range on that knife. If they had given me a gun, I might have a prayer here. Well, ETG, it's more confusing than that, but we're going to wait for unabridged video on the subject to really dig into that. So yeah, I know Unabridged is planning on a video explaining what was going on in the story, and then we'll take it from there. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Careful. Okay, finally got him. So if you manage to hit him, he'll spin out and won't be able to damage you.
The knight can only summon one guard at a time.
Why does he have guards?
Interesting.
Exactly.
Probably not coffee.
She's not really
I haven't
into...
even watched the Devil and Me videos on Hoguru's channel here.
she's not into splatter-style horror.
I was asked if I would like to play it for the channel, and I saw just a little bit of the game, and I was like, nope. Sorry,
Nice,
I'm not,
Jester.
and it's not you, it's the game, and it's no insult to the game either. Just
Not to your taste.
I'm not normally a fan of something that yicky.
It is very gruesome as games go.
You have the next 2 days off, Jester? That's amazing.
Skipping
I am super jealous.
Black Friday is always a good idea if you can.
Oh my god, it's so evil.
Yeah, I think they may have made a slight error in design in this game that is making it largely unplayable.
So now that I don't pay attention, or I'm, not going on Twitter for reasons.
Okay.
Which social media service do I post my rants about Black Friday to? Do I do it on Mastodon
I'm
or
guessing
Hive?
Instagram.
I feel Hive. Oh no, I can't do Instagram.
No?
People from work know my Instagram account.
Right. That is
Yeah.
Guards. Giant crows are terrifying. Giant crows do not screw around, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't mess with a giant crow.
Crows are amazing. I'm actually making friends with a giant crow at work.
There you go.
I call him Mr. Crow. He has not bothered to tell me his name yet, and I'm okay with that.
All right.
And I say, hello, Mr. Crow. And sometimes I leave him food. Oh, which reminds me, I really need to bring down the birdseed to the car again.
Well, there is a bag of birdseed in the car.
Yes, but that's, difficult to manage.
Okay.
I just put the little one in my bag, and then I take it out of my bag.
Oh my god, he keeps spamming the one move I can hit. This might work. He's down to 50% health, everybody.
Oh, that was good, Jester. That was good. You should crow about that pun.
Nope. Stay back. Oh my god, this might happen. I'm gonna stop talking about it.
Yeah, you will.
Damn it! Thank god he can only do the charge from the one side.
I say this to you every time you play a game like this.
Yeah.
This is literally the definition of insanity.
I know. Right now. Oh my god. Whoa, that was too close.
That was so close.
That was too close.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh my god, I even hit him! When you hit him, he's supposed to not be able to hit you back. That's the whole point of hit. Can you just not hit him on that first jump? Yeah, if they increased the range on my knife here by 100%, this might be doable. But as it stands, this is
I will pet
redonkulous.
you with my furry hands.
Good work, furry hando.
I'm wearing mitts, y'all.
She's got mitts on.
I have fingerless mitts. 'Cause
Oh my
hands
god.
were that cold.
Dear developers, code in that he can only do the move that you can't hit him doing once before he has to do a move where you can hit him. Alright, patience. Thy name is me. Oof, careful. More careful. More careful. However careful you're being, you have to be more careful.
Are there supposed to be geese in the background?
Maybe. It
Then
is
why
Canada
aren't they
after all.
flying in a V.
I don't know. Maybe they're in a hurry to get away from zombie fish. They couldn't get organized yet.
even if they're not flying in a V, they usually clump more together.
Oh, some of them seem pretty clumpy. All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
You wonder if there were an actual real-life Jeff and Marie Whitman from Dark Pictures anthology The Devil in Me.
No. How shall I put this? There was no murder castle. H.H. Holmes never killed people who came to stay in the hotel because H.H. Holmes never actually ran a hotel. That's just a lie made up by the press to create a sensational story. He was a con man who killed a bunch of people to cover up his, petty crimes. But, and because he had impregnated women. But
Stop playing it.
I will soon. But yeah, the whole hotel thing, no, that never happened. Fun fact, he never actually finished building the third floor. He just, he wanted to build a third floor to make the building more valuable so that when he insured it, burned it down, he could make more money. And so what he did was he told a bunch of bankers that he was going to build a third floor to create a hotel for people coming to the World's Fair. And so they gave him money to build the third floor. And then he didn't pay them back, and he didn't finish the third floor. And everybody cut him off and threatened to sue him. And then he ran and did some other scams in other states. And then he killed a couple of people to cover up those scams, and then he got hanged. But yeah, all of the whole idea that there was a hotel where he killed the people and stole their money, or sold the corpses to medical schools, yeah, none of that ever happened.
I should buy some peanuts. Apparently, the crows love peanuts.
Okay, and we'll crush them up just to make sure they don't have trouble eating them.
They like them whole. They like
really?
Yeah, they
even
like
with the shells.
Have you seen a crow's beak?
They do have monster beaks. That
Yes.
is true.
They actually prefer that, and it makes it so that the other birds don't steal them.
Yes, he did get encased in concrete. That part did happen. He did make that speech before the judge, and they did bury him in concrete. But the more likely reason to put him in concrete rather than to keep the devil from getting out of him was the fact that 100% that is a guy who would have been grave robbed by souvenir hunters. Like, no question. People, look at how many fake news stories there were about his crimes. Sensational people would have come and tried to steal souvenirs from his dead body. So that's why they encased it in concrete, not because he was trying to keep the devil in. Does what change my mind? Oh, that does sound useful, but you know me, I'm scared of crows. I see that from a game standpoint, the guards would be more useful, but from a real life standpoint, crows, 100%.
Are you fighting the crows, or are you...
You'd be fighting the crows.
Oh, I don't want to fight crows.
Neither do I, because they're deadly.
Yeah.
Be like the worst thing to try to fight. Damn it.
Why do you think I'm trying to befriend the crows?
Yeah, you need crows in having your back.
Yeah.
Just do this move over and over again, glitchy game. Oh my god, he might actually just do this move over and over again. Come on, glitchy game, just do... Ah, damn it. Nice. Well, I hope you really enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2. Personally, I hear it's very good. Still haven't played it because, never been a big fan of the Rockstar people. Not since Grand Theft Auto 4. Damn it! Alright.
Stop.
I'm about to stop playing. Relax, woman.
And then he played it again.
I
you
said
all are
about
my
to.
witnesses.
I'm so close to beating this thing. Alright, what?
Sorry, I heard this was happening in, Canada, so I assumed you were speaking Newfie there.
Ugh, you're the worst. Alright, here we go. Boom! Congratulations!
I just saw how much your hit points went down.
I only have... No, that's not hit points. That's when I can use my knife again.
Oh.
You only have one hit point. That's why I keep dying so quickly.
That's redonkulous.
It is redonkulous.
Brian!
Brian made it! What?
What can't you believe about Christopher Columbus, King Tut, and now H.H. Holmes?
He's just all of the... There was no King Tut's curse.
Well, yeah.
Columbus was the worst guy ever.
Well, yeah.
And now it turns out it's H.H. Holmes.
Okay,
Yeah, but
did
not
people-
everybody knows that stuff.
Did people legitimately not know about the Christopher Columbus stuff?
No. America doesn't teach history.
That is so weird that I was taught that in school.
Because we live in Canada.
Weird.
A place that has no, like, reason to prop up a bunch of lies about American history. But yeah, Christopher Columbus sucks. He was the worst guy. They're all like, well, you can't judge him by today's standards. He sucked by that standards. He got taken back to Spain in chains for being the worst guy while he was alive. Like, people showed up in Central America and looked at what he'd been doing. They're like, oh, we gotta lock you up forever. And they didn't lock him up forever, but it was close to forever.
Wow. Yeah, I did not get taught a sanitized version, Brian. And I got taught it at a very young age. Now, admittedly, that teacher is kind of one of the best teachers. He wasn't the best math teacher, according to my mother, who is a teacher and also friends with that teacher. Literally lives around the corner from my parents. But was an amazing teacher when it came to history and geography.
Come on. Take a breath. We got this. This is happening.
Packages are open! Were they fun packages? I hope they were fun packages.
Everybody loves fun packages. I hate you so much, Mr. Fish. Oh my god. Nope.
That's the other weird lie about Christopher Columbus that always gets me.
What is happening
The
here?
idea that people thought the Earth was flat at that point.
Not Earth. What do you call it? Well, yes, or that like you would fall off the edge of the Earth if you went too far in one direction.
But that's not actually
Nobody
what people
believed
thought.
that. No.
Yeah.
So now he's just pointedly not doing the moves where I could hit him, just to screw with me because I'm so close to winning.
Unintentional presents for yourself.
That is the
awesome.
best kind of present. It's over.
I didn't enjoy
Oh my
the story,
god.
Coffee. I thought it was rather horrific. But I don't typically like horror either, so you know.
Oh my god. Ah. Ponce de Leon was amazing. I only recently learned what Columbus's deal was. I thought he was just greedy, but yeah, turns out he was a religious nut.
Yeah.
All right, we're not actually going to keep playing. We're just going to see what the next level looks like. Does nothing or does it? Makes you jump a little higher. Look, check it out. Look, he's got a what? You can play as your beloved chicken, capybara, running fish,
That's creepy.
and maybe there's more. Who knows?
That's awesome. Did you beat the guy?
Yeah, he's dead. It's
Oh,
over.
that's good.
It's true, unabridged. Peace was never an option. That battle was off the hook.
I think he was so focused he didn't read the story.
God, no.
Coffee. Hello, Snake.
No, I was too busy with the game. Sorry.
Uh,
Wow. Aww. We did it, everybody. We won. It's a
What?
great game. Everyone should buy it. The end. That is my thoughts on. That is my thoughts on The Devil in Me. Great game. Everyone should buy it.
we put Dusk on timeout
I'm pretty sure that did not happen.
for jokingly mocking Supermassive Games.
That definitely didn't happen. Why are you sad, ETG? Oh no.
I have heard the Devil
Oh,
in Me game was
what a
amazing.
terrible pun. Oh, adorable.
I have not played it myself because I don't like super gross horror stuff, but
That's fair.
I have heard it was amazing from a multitude of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, small town in Germany. Gotcha.
Yes,
I can't
he
read
is
German.
playing Super Chicken Jumper.
And I'm bad at it.
Very.
So bad at it. People disappearing in forest. Oh no. That actually does say people. That says mention. Verso. Versonander Vornaga Wald, which does mean people disappearing in forest. So yeah, way to go.
I thought this was supposed to be taking place in Canada.
The first level was.
Oh, okay.
It's the olive again.
Oh, you're not a fan of the Podcast Now's review on the Dark Picture Anthology Devil in Me game?
Oh.
Huh. I am not familiar with it, so I hope they weren't too cruel on it. I saw this Supermassive posted that a lot of
People are liking it.
people are really liking it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like reviewers, that is.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know why it just went Japanese. Okay, Burb. You may call me. Actually, don't ever call me. Oh, Mia. Wow, you're the worst, Mia.
Well,
see, because I have a
for
knife, I can hit the
y'all,
monsters.
It's almost Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving was over a month ago.
Yep. Ours is first. That means we invented it.
Yeah.
And I mean, technically, Thanksgiving is just an old harvest festival that
Yep.
always happened.
Yep.
And they just, added the pilgrim nonsense to it to make
Yeah.
it seem more characteristically American. But Europe has had harvest festivals every year.
Yep.
What? Well, every harvest for as long as there have been harvests.
Yep.
So there's nothing special about it. Boom! We crushed it, everybody. So that was Super Chicken Jumper. I was okay at it until I found a boss, and then I was terrible at it.
Oh.
Wow. I'm too bad he, I am sad to say that he ran into those glitches. I had some trying to play multiplayer, so it's not like I don't understand how that can happen, but I think it's wonderful. So I just want to show off a second of Returnal before we go on to our next game, because I got the PS5 loaded up anyway, so why not? Unabridged, you stick around?
Unabridged was busy unpacking stuff,
Oh, okay.
but was still here.
Oh, nice. Because, and this is the thing I got to point out. Yep. Yeah, it's like the greatest example ever of this thing that's been bothering me lately. Like,
Unabridged is still here.
good. Because I was replaying Dead to Rights last year. Right?
As Brian can attest to.
Well, Brian was here. Right?
I found one of his original Dead to Rights games, Brian. I thought you'd be interested in that.
And it reminded me how good, whoa. Oh, it's these guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you, buddy. You're not harmful. And it reminded me how good lock-on based aiming was. And then, I played From Russia with Love, which is, of course, the best control scheme any game has ever had. What about Max Payne? But anyway.
Dead to Rights.
That's insane. But yes. And how this game is like the best example ever for why they should bring back auto-aim in games or lock-on aim in games, because this is a game where like 80% of the game is being able to navigate like a really complicated landscape during combat. And to ask you to also be like aiming and shooting at dudes with the right thumbstick at the same time is just insane.
Thank you for the clarification, Brian.
Max Payne does not have auto aiming. Max Payne doesn't have auto aiming, it has manual aiming. That's why it sucks on consoles. And is only really playable on PC. Come on. Oh, I got a thing.
We're both a little tired tonight, so we don't.
Are we
always
ever?
do things.
But anyway, so yeah, that's the thing that gets me. I can't pick up new. Oh, well, I wasn't planning to pick up a new weapon, so this is fine. It's okay, Brian. There's that's obviously what was meant. I just misunderstood because I knew that Max Payne does not have auto aim.
And yeah, you were translating. It was good.
And like, I was just thinking about how amazing it is that Dark Souls mainstreamed lock-on aiming in Melee games, right? And now every Melee game does exactly what, whoa, does like literally exactly what they did and is much better for it. And it just has me thinking, why on earth can't there be a game on the scale of that that brings back and mainstreams lock-on aiming? Like, we need the Dark Souls of shooters. You might be like, well, doesn't this have lock-on aiming? No, it has snap aiming. So the first time if your reticle is already really close to an enemy, right, it will kind of, when you tap the button, snap to it, kind of. But it's not predictable and it's not useful. Careful. There we go. Oof. Terrible. You should be ashamed of yourself unabridged. But you already are, so I'm not going to, rub it in or anything. Boom. I could see that unabridged.
Yeah. Dead Space is the best candidate. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like, is there no gameplay reward ever for taking all the pictures as Mark?
So, side note, for a certain person's AVOD this week, they're going to be covering a little movie called Cuffs.
Which some have called the best movie of the 1990s.
So, they were discussing 90s.
I said 1990s.
You said 1980s.
Oh, well, whoops.
Yeah. So they're covering 90s movies, and he had just suggested doing Cuffs. And Dive Mistress was like, do we really want to do Cuffs? And I was like, you have to do Cuffs. I'm super excited to rewatch that movie. Cuffs takes up a part of my brain and lives forever rent-free in my brain at all times. And they were like, seriously? Including you. So Hogarth was like, really? And at that point I was like, I don't think you've ever seen Cuffs. And he was like, no, I think I have. And I was like, either I'm misremembering or you've never seen Cuffs. But I didn't say that. So we watched Cuffs, and he, starring Christian Slater. And he discovered what is one of the, in your words?
Oh, it is literally the craziest major motion picture of the 1980s.
90s.
I'm sure 1990s. I'm sure there are crazier indie films all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're saying the craziest movie starring like an arguable movie star and released by a major studio, you will not see a crazier movie than Cuffs. It is just insane.
Yep.
It is a parody of a cop movie that's also a cop movie.
Yes. And it's also not really pro-cop.
Not really. It's the weirdest movie.
It's a weird movie. And when you got to my favorite scene, you understood why it lives rent-free.
Oh, totally. It's an
when
amazing
I actually
movie.
said that to you, I was like, no, there is a scene of that movie that lives in my brain.
Constantly, yeah.
And that was the scene.
Good question, Unabridged. Not a major motion picture. It is definitely, and I assume you mean the Brave Little Toaster, not the Little Toaster. That's a thing about a toaster that goes to a junk pile with all the other, smashed appliances and has to escape being destroyed in a garbage pile. And you're saying, isn't that the plot of Toy Story 3? And the answer is yes. Toy Story 3 is a 100% ripoff of the Brave Little Toaster.
Owned by both.
Owned by both?
They're both owned by Disney.
Yeah, but they weren't both made by Disney.
I thought.
Brave Little Toaster wasn't made by Disney. It owns it now.
I swear I saw it on the Wonderful World of Disney back in the day.
Wouldn't shock me, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a Disney movie when it originally came out.
Best 1980s movie of all time is Back to the Future.
Eh.
I love Back to the Future.
Sounds like somebody hasn't seen RoboCop.
I was going with Escape from New York is 80s.
It is.
I've always been partial to Escape from New York.
That's a great movie.
Terminator. We forgot Terminator.
No, I didn't forget Terminator. I put RoboCop over Terminator.
Yeah, RoboCop is pretty good.
RoboCop's...
Is it the Thing from the 80s?
It is.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a great decade for movies. No one would debate that. Oh, that's tough. Probably B tier with A tier. A lot of great B tier movies. For example, the movie Cuffs. B tier movie, A quality acting. Especially Leon Rippey as the henchman Kane in a career best performance.
Well,
Oof.
and the previous week we had watched Assassins.
Unabridged, it is unplayably bad, so I look forward for your attempt to play that game. That is perfect, Brian, yes.
What was he saying?
You watched Assassins.
Oh yeah, we watched Assassins a few weeks before that, also for your Avon. And I was like, yeah, it's not a great script, but it's such a good performance by Antonio Banderas. It makes it into
Brian.
a good movie.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. I was talking about 8-year beauty.
Nice, unabridged. It is a bonkers bad game. Like, it's a bad game in a way that you'll just be like, I don't understand how this was released in this state. Like, how did they think it was acceptable, put it out there? And it's one of those situations where you get the sense they were contractually required to release it. And, like, maybe the company was going out of business. So they're just like, well, we're not going to spend any more money to fix it. Just put it out there. Maybe somebody will be tricked into buying it based on the brand name. But we have no confidence in this game. It is garbage. Oh, it was Titus. Well, okay, now I understand everything that happened.
I agree, unabridged. Yeah, I would prefer a B-tier movie with A-tier actors that just get to ham it up.
Oh, yeah.
These are some of the best movies.
It's really true.
Speaking of, we recently saw John Hamm in the new Fletch movie. See what I did there?
I did, yeah.
Ham it up. And, he was, he wasn't bad casting. If you can't get Joel McHale, John Hamm was a good second choice.
Yeah, very solid Fletch.
Yeah. And I mean, the worry is, would Joel McHale just do a Chevy Chase impersonation, or would he make it his own?
It's really tough to say. It's not that I wouldn't trust him not to do an impression, but he did spend a lot of time around Chevy Chase, and in fact, already played Chevy Chase in a movie. So.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was very weird. Very good Chevy Chase, though.
Yeah.
Slugshot. That means it's a shotgun, but instead of doing a spread, it just fires one super powerful shell. Starman, right. Yeah, that doesn't take up much of his time, though. He's not in that many episodes of Stargirl.
Yeah, and it only has like a half season.
And it's been canceled.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They canceled it.
It's tragic. Uh-oh.
They're short seasons. Yes, there are Rambo movies in the 80s, and we saw them all.
Yep. The best Rambo movie is in the 80s, and that was First Blood.
Yep.
The other Rambo movies are good, don't get me wrong.
But First Blood is best.
First Blood is the only one that is legitimately a great film. Like, First Blood is just a really, really great movie, and the rest of them are fun in their own way. And the only one close to being as good as First Blood is John Rambo, the craziest and most violent movie in the world. That's the one where he goes to Burma.
Yeah, that one was crazy.
It really was.
Wait, even Last Blood? Oh, God.
That was unbelievably bad, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was shockingly not good. Like, what were you doing, Rambo? And by Rambo, I mean Sylvester Stallone.
I had blocked that out. He has a TV show coming to Paramount Plus.
I'm very excited to watch it.
Yeah. Well, now that you're getting it for Criminal Minds,
yeah,
I guess my boycott of Paramount Plus is over.
I can't believe I get to watch a new episode of Criminal Minds tomorrow.
Get it on the service that my dad has, so he can watch that show because he wants
done
to watch
and
that
done.
show.
All right. But yes, Criminal Minds, it's happening. Oh, nice. He's done it more than once? Well, I mean, if now that the DCU is being taken over by
he was in
James
the
Gunn.
Suicide Squad one, wasn't he?
Yes, I said, did he do it more than once?
Oh, okay.
Now that James Gunn's taken over the DCU from a number of different people who hate superheroes.
Yeah.
It's should be interesting.
I'm intrigued to see what he does.
Well, he convinced Henry Cavill to come back and sign on for more superhero movies, so that's all he needed. Seriously, best casting for Superman in the worst movies.
Oh my God, the worst movies.
Like garbage movies.
I had to see Henry Cavill in everything else he's ever done to be convinced he was actually a good Superman cast.
Fantastic Superman casting. Yeah. Worst movies.
Just like so bad.
What the hell were they thinking?
The movies are so bad. I didn't know that it was the writing, not his performance, that was bad.
Yep. It's crazy how bad those movies are. That was nice, Chester, when they did all of the scenes from the previous movies. But the problem is, when you end a movie that way, you're like, I just watched a movie, and you're ending the movie making me think I should have watched another movie. And that is how I felt about Last Blood. And it's like, I could have just stayed home and watched John Rambo again. I could have just stayed home and watched Rambo 3, Like, what is all of this nonsense?
I forgot Jared Leto was Joker. Is that bad?
It wasn't a good performance.
Yeah. I also forgot about Morbius, and we watched it rather recently.
It's weird how bad the movie Morbius is.
How is the Devil in Me connected to the other games?
Well,
That's
they all set in the same
question.
world.
Yes.
They don't have any direct
same-
connections,
well,
Coffee,
yes.
but they're all set in the same world. And they're very open about that. It's nice. Like, they don't hide it at all. They're just like, no, they're all set in the same world. There'll be newspaper articles about the plots of one game and another game, stuff like that, It's like, it's not one of those coy things that's really hard to track down. They're like, no, it's all a shared universe. Which is weird, because that means in a game about a guy with a serial killing hotel, it's also a world where there are giant bat vampires living under a rock. Which is kind of badass. Ooh, assault rifle, please. What?
So today I discovered that we have 3 copies of the movie The Muppet Christmas Carol.
That is barely enough. I'm sorry, but A Muppet Christmas Carol is one of the great movies of all time. Uh-oh. Damn you! Okay, that didn't really work, but I loved it anyway. But yeah, so what I'm trying to say about Returnal is, you give this game lock-on aiming, and let me just, focus on traversing these awesome maps, like sprinting and jumping and dodging and meleeing, while just locking on to enemies and running around and shooting, rather than having to do the shooting manually. I think this goes from, a really interesting game to just a full-on, maybe an all-time great shooter,
Interesting choice, Jester. To the airport.
Nice unabridged.
Because I don't know if I want to go through customs that way. I'm just saying.
He's a great villain. I'm not going to disagree with that, ETG. I think he plays really well. They really sold his threateningness. I think it'd be great. And I think Coffee needs to weigh in on this. But I think if they wanted to, I think he's of a level that if he were to cameo in that Dead by Daylight game, that would be badass. But I don't play enough Dead by Daylight to be able to say whether he would fit in there. Christmas movie, Brian. That's also a Halloween movie. But it's a Christmas movie first, Halloween movie second, is my take on it.
And Die Hard is, yes, a Christmas movie.
Of course it is. It's set at Christmas. It's about, peace on earth and goodwill towards men.
Good luck with trolling customs. That seems like
an unbelievably bad idea.
I'm not saying, customs couldn't... Yeah, no.
It's a really good way to not get let into a country. So, good luck.
People that can cancel your trip or, strip search you, not people I tend to want to troll.
I don't troll anybody ever, but especially that would be a bad idea.
Yes.
Ooh, a resinous shield.
An old friend of mine, I remember, used to always have problems in customs just because of, the way he looked, what with the, piercings and, weird haircuts and nail polish and whatnot. And usually tried to tell them he was in comic books, and that's how he would usually get out of customs nonsense.
Home Alone is a very Christmas movie.
Yeah. Home Alone is totally a Christmas movie.
Really unabridged? Okay, that's good. I just thought since Grantham Dumet, it legitimately is trap themes, and I know that there's tons of traps in Dead by Daylight, it seems like that would be a good fit. But again, I don't know a ton about Dead by Daylight, so I don't... Off the top of my head, that's just a theory. Nice. See, as you're level goes up, you get homing. It shoots homing bolts out of your gun in addition to your regular weapon. So the game's already accepting the need for lock-on shots. I'm like, so just go all the way with it, game. Boom. Just accept the need for lock-on aiming, and this could go from just an interesting game to a great game. All I'm saying. You son of a biscuit. Uh-oh. Gotcha. I hate these turrets. They have shields, so you have to use a sword on them to kill them. It's very irritating. But yeah, really like the game. Excited to get deeper into it. I agree with you that I wish it would come out on PC, because then I would just turn off the damage and play straight through and have a good time. But yeah, I feel like if they're willing to consider patching in lock-on aiming, I would be very, very kind to this in a review I would make. But since they're definitely not going to do that, the more likely aspect is I just give up playing it and say, and when anybody asks me, say, yeah, Returnal. Interesting game. Could have been great.
Have a good night, Jester. And if we don't see you before you go on your trip, have a great trip.
The best trip. Bleach. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah. Terrible idea, Jester. Just terrible idea. I can't imagine a much worse idea than that. Oh, there's secret passage. You're gonna do like secret passages in Dead by Daylight? Yeah, if that's an element of the game, I feel like he would fit in really well. Boom. All right, perfect. So I'm just going to pause here. We're going to move on to the other games we're covering. One great thing about the game Returnal, you can it's an action adventure roguelite, but anytime you want to, you can just pause the game. And it saves your save point, and then you can just go off, come back a week later, and it'll pick up exactly where you left off. Literally, so many of these games won't let you do that. Like, so many of these roguelites won't let you save in the middle of a run, and I'm like, why do you hate the people who want to play your game? Because it seems like you hate the people that want to play your game. Next up is Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers, which is a, what do you call it? 50s sci-fi movie themed bullet hell.
Interesting.
Oh, seriously? Zombie? He gets zombies? Nice. Alright. Dead Estate lets you save in mid-run? That's great. They were kind enough to send me a copy of it today, so I'm, like, perfect timing. As a guy who grew up with Cinemaware games, I'm always happy when someone's willing to do this kind of tribute. I don't think it does count ETG. That said, there is a ghost in Little Hope.
This might be the single creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Why would you make that?
I know. Someone made a teddy bear where the face is on the stomach and it has no face.
Alright. Discovery of a new
disturbing.
world. Single player mode. Select a slot to equip enhancements, improve the attributes of your thing. I would like a bomb, please. I would like machine gun speed, please. I would like extra life, resistance to enemy collision. Okay, less damage to enemy fire. Collision or fire? I'm going to go enemy fire. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so that's shoot. Where's special weapon 1? I love that it's like, oh, maybe bomb is special weapon 1? Hilarious, unabridged. It is the best Irish accent anyone not from Ireland has ever done, but I've been sworn to secrecy vis-a-vis not doing it here on the channel, so.
Yes, you can do it when I'm not here. And or listening.
Uh-oh.
What?
That's right, ETG. Nice, Master Snake. It's a popular genre.
I am about, and I'm not on Twitter. I'm seeing this reposted on Instagram. I'm about to read an actual tweet by someone. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm just going to read the tweet, and you have to guess who it is. Okay?
Go.
Me still get to keep me cookies
It's
if
Cookie
Twitter
Monster.
shuts down, right?
Aww.
Which might be the best thing I've ever seen.
Is it bad that she's an Oscar-nominated actress and my Irish accent is better than her American accent? That's bad, right?
Who?
The star of Devil in Me. It is like the worst American accent you'll ever hear.
Oh, really?
To the point where you're like, why is the character not just Irish? Oh, Unabridged is working on it right now, ETG. As Unabridged can confirm. Oh no! So they're trying to stop the Vega Corporation from oppressing humanity. People love that Doge. People cannot adore that Doge enough. Oh, poor Unabridged. Yay, pie plate flying saucers! Love those. That is disgusting, Unabridged, so thank you for sharing. I'm kidding, it's good that you shared.
Whose American accent?
The star of The Devil in Me, we just said
Oh.
that.
Well, you said their name was Kate, and
Yeah.
you just said their name was Jessie.
Actress, character.
Oh. I was confused for obvious reasons.
Okay. I love how far the lip syncing is off. Effectively, yes, Unabridged. Although the story tragically lacks a Shaggy-style character. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it looks fantastic. They've really got the look right, and everything always looks better in black and white. If you got to do something cheap, make that thing in black and white, and it's going to look fantastic. Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, this looks nice. Wow.
Okay, I've never been a huge fan of Elmo, but I just found out Elmo has a puppy named Tango.
Yeah,
and
it
Tango is adorable.
Really? That's neat, Snake. I get it, though. It was intended to be a children's movie, so I see why you had to edit it and make it PG rated. What? That bomb was 100% worth it. Wow. Damn. This just looks good. I know I say this all the time, but more black and white video games, please. Oof. Oh no!
Oh, Unabridged.
Ah!
Okay, you want to hear something weird?
Sure, why
I've
not?
never seen the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, not in their entirety. I've seen clips, but strangely never seen them.
That's so strange.
Yeah, I was like super busy, and then everybody told me they sucked. The first one sucked, so I never went to see it.
So here's a true fact about me watching the watching the first, what do you call it? Scooby-Doo movie. And this is 100% true. Rented it on DVD. The DVD had a glitch where it skipped the middle 40 minutes of the movie. And the person I was watching it with did not notice that 40 minutes of the movie had been skipped. Till we got to the end and someone mentioned a thing that hadn't happened. I'm like, what are they talking about? And then we looked at the chapter and was like, oh, we missed 40 minutes of this movie. That's a true fact. Okay, screwed that up pretty badly. There we go. Oh, maybe unabridged. I could see explaining it that way. Alright. Those spinning buzzsaw flying saucers are the worst. I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with that.
That's actually what I thought you meant when I read that quote, so yeah.
It is famously something they were working on, Snake, but they never made it. And, like, the decision to make it so the visual of a... whoa! Of the upcoming where enemies are coming from be the cigarette burn from a film reel and a projector, like, that is chef's kiss brilliant. Like, stylistically, everything about this game is genius. It's like Steel Rats again, you know? Just a game who completely gets the aesthetic. That's true. Hovercrafts are rarely a good idea. Boom.
I was in a Buffy phase.
Whew.
But yeah, I strangely did not go to see it.
Were she and Freddie Prinze Jr. married by then?
No, they were just dating.
Oh, okay.
I think they started dating on the movie.
Nope.
No?
I know what you did last summer.
Oh, you're right. But yeah.
Started dating then, and I don't know when they got married, but they've been together forever.
Yep. I wonder if Howard Stern paid up.
I would hope so. Careful. Ah! Oh, I did not like that guy.
They married in 2003. There you go.
So yeah, right after Scooby-Doo. Thank you, Brian. I am so impressed by what they've done with this game. Everything about the visuals is fantastic. The controls are great. Like, way to go, guys. I'm not going to say it's like, ow.
TCW?
The Clone Wars.
Oh.
You're right. We haven't talked about the last season. Damn, we should totally do that. I mean, I'm going to have a week off around Christmas, so I'll be able to watch the last season. I was talking with my coworkers today to try and figure out, because, you know, I work remotely in a different country. So we had to be all like, damn, that was cool. Oh, by a storm. Okay. I will skip any fully played dialogues. So we had flamethrower. What? Oh, that sounds amazing. So I had to be like, okay, well, since I don't go into the office, when do you guys take time off? It's going to be so strange, like, taking a vacation. Because, see, I'm sure, like, everybody else uses the time to go away and see their family, but you work retail.
Yep.
So it's like the week I get off is your busiest week of the year.
Yep.
It's hilarious.
Yep.
What? All right, so. Oh, that was the wrong button.
After
Okay, that looked amazing.
Hell Weekend is done,
Yeah?
I do plan to go through all of December and make all the schedules.
Nice.
You know, obviously subject to change, but the
Well, of
basic,
course.
you know, bits. I think I have everybody's day off requests now.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I might not work quite as much that following week.
Gotcha.
Because Christmas is on the 24th, which means Boxing Week is actually like 2 holidays.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
No, 3. Yeah, because Christmas, Boxing, and... Oh, no, 2, because New Year's falls on the next one.
Cuphead's a pretty good
then-
comparison as well.
But then that means, like, the week after
Because the
New
film
Year's,
effects.
I can just take as much time as I want off.
Yeah.
3-day work weeks, what? We're almost there to 3-day work weeks again.
Yeah.
I'm really going to enjoy that.
Oh, it's the best.
I guess rather than taking 3 days off in a row, I'll at least take 1 weekend day off.
What?
So I can hang out with you and maybe a full weekend. at
Oh,
some
that'll be
point.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't notice they were continuing. When I continue at the checkpoint, I don't get full health. So it's like I only have 1 hit. Keep hoping somebody will drop armor or a fix-it device, but no, that doesn't seem to be a thing in the game. Which, you know, no
Really want the
complaints. It looks
artist.
fantastic.
The sale will end in 5 days, Coffee said.
What artist?
Should I get the artist to summon 3 giant crows?
Yes. 100% summon 3 giant crows.
Crows are the best.
Again, we're very much pro crow here on the channel.
We are pro crow.
I
There's a
cannot
joke
stress
in
that
there.
enough. Pro crow? Yeah, totally. Like, the explosions just look fantastic. This game's aesthetic is, like, second to none. Like, look at the way these specific enemies are, like, coming
Thank you.
out of the background.
Unabridged, it was right in the tip of my brain. Quid pro crow.
Oh,
I knew I could hear it, but I just couldn't find it, if that makes any sense.
we're finally out of enemies. It's close, though. Whew. What?
It's
We
a
made it through the
little-
storm.
This game is a little flashy in my eyes, but it does look very pretty.
It's gorgeous. Like, they had their idea was, let's create that 50s sci-fi vibe. And they did it as well as any game I've seen.
You had to use a crowbar to free it from your mind, did you, Unabridged? Well, I thank you for being so, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Humble about that. You know, and not crowing about your success.
Oh, Kind of wish the enemy had a health bar, but that's me. I always want enemies to have health bars. I'm weird that way. I know some people don't mind this, but I really need them to have health bars. I shut off the periscope. Is that enough? Is he done?
I'm assuming no. Yeah.
No.
The whole thing
He's
was coming
back. Oh, and he looks pissed.
up. You wouldn't want to crowd the chat with puns.
Me too. Careful. Damn it.
Have you heard One Step from Eden Game?
No. What is it about? Oh my god. What? No!
Sorry.
Ah, you're very distracting, woman.
I was trying not to.
It's hard not to, though. What if I started with an extra life? Oh, actually, I'm going to try that instead. Because it's skill-based. Mega Man Battle Network, huh? To be fair, it's a Jason and Salim situation, I think, where narratively they need Mark to have a bunch of plot armor. Oof, unabridged. But that's all I'll say about that in case people haven't played the game yet. I'm not going in depth into any conversation about the game because of, you know, my job, but I do see why you would say that. I'm not going to pretend I don't. Careful. Oh, now I get that. Wait, do I have to get do damage to charge up my special attacks? Is that a thing? What?
I miss a truly a glorious pun?
You always do. Ah.
You almost killed me with that one.
That was rough. Are you okay?
No. Yes. I think so.
Yeah, the special attack charges up as you do damage. He just found out. And let's face it, he should have assumed. Yeah, this thing is fantastic.
Whew.
Again, from an aesthetic standpoint, it's perfect. The gameplay is great. I mean, it's tough, but I wouldn't describe anything that's happened so far as unfair. Like, yeah, this is just really great. Like, the models have this real, this is a photograph of a real thing look to them. With how basic they are, because, you know, back then they used to make all of these models for their movies look super basic. Because, you know, they couldn't afford to do anything else. Yes! Kind of unabridged, and I think that's a great thing to do. Like, this thing looks amazing. That boss was worth 1,000 points.
No.
You okay?
Yeah, I just suck at things.
Yay! 1 star! No! Oh, that's bad. Alright, let's see what the next... We're not going to play much farther because I don't want to spoil this whole game. Because I think everyone should get this game. This thing is just magnificent. But yeah, like, get this game, peeps. And what is this? Level score multiplier, no explosion penalty. Ooh. I don't understand what that means. Oh, so you don't lose points if you die. That's cool. Ah, Rebellion of the Zeta Gamma Factory. Aww. Oh no. I thought it meant, first off, obviously subtitles should be on. Oh, nice. I accidentally set it to skip both the, like, skip stuff I've already seen, but skip the overall plot as well. Okay, that's embarrassing.
Can you just restart it?
Well, I tried to turn them back on, and I couldn't find a way to do it.
Ooh.
I might have to restart the game if I want to see the scenes, but the point is this thing is magnificent.
You were stopping anyway.
Exactly. And I want everyone to get themselves a copy of this thing. It's just madness. Thanks so much for sending it over, publisher. This thing is great. Oh no! Wow. Ah. Okay. It looks like there was not a I was wrong. You can only set it to skip after you've already played the level once. That's why there was no option, because it's not an overall function at all. Which makes me really happy, and it shows that they know their audience. Careful. But yeah, like, this thing is magnificent. I hope it's selling like gangbusters. Boom. What? Yeah. Like, this thing is audacious in how beautiful it is. It just looks great, it plays great. No notes.
He should crone me Queen of Puns.
Yeah, total score? That's not a terrible score.
There's a Wiccan pun in there.
Definitely. Assemble. Oh, it's made with Assemble. Yes. Oh, good night, Snake. I don't know who made this game, but they did an incredible job. Squad 51 versus the Flying Saucers. Check it out, people. You owe it to yourself. Next up is God Beast Mark II. Howl in the Moonlight. Ow! Whoa. You okay?
Yeah, it's just clumsy.
She's very clumsy, everybody.
I am very clumsy. Thanks for noticing.
Yikes. Yikes.
Yikes.
So, this looks to be a slash 'em up, but with very, very simple, detailed cell shade graphics, like Killer 7 style. So I'm very excited to see how it plays. You've embarrassed yourself unabridged, and I'm going to say bravo. Hey, she's got a motorcycle. What? Damn, unabridged. Ow! Said the wolf. Target, Rainier.
Really appreciate you baking for my staff, but did you have to cover the butter dish in flour?
You're welcome. You can just rinse it off, you know. Also, it's gluten-free flour.
Oh, I thought you were using real flour.
No. Doesn't taste any different. Alright, let's see what the gameplay is like. Is it just a boss rush, or will there be goons? The Lunar Throne! Alright. Oh, that's so cute! They did an 8-bit model. Oh, we're getting this music. Before the rise of the scarlet moon over the city, and the fall of House Malpertus, there is only insomnia. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. The lone wolf is Sangrim's daughter of King Noble, armed with the god-slaying lance. That's true. It is then, as false Bishop Druin betrays his lord and takes the lunar throne, that the banished princess returns. This is all supposed to be gibberish. Or would this make sense had I played the first game in the series? Slaughter the god beast, killed the foul lunatics. Done and done. You okay? She's basically okay, everybody.
I had a little asthma stuff, but I'm not. And I'm sitting on a Kindle. Which is better than sitting on a Pokemon, FYI.
Woo!
I sat on a Pokemon earlier today, guys. It was unpleasant.
Yep. Don't do that. Alright, level select. Lunar Highway.
Especially given the Pokemon I sat on. Which I just realized which one I sat on.
Yeah, which one?
It's the skeleton.
Oh, yeah. He's spiky. What? Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, so I can hit. Oh. Oh no, it's God Beasts! Oh, what have we here? There's one. One of Rainiar's minions, it looks like. A foul moon beast hunting for blood. And there's the other. I'll have to take them out at the same time, or else the moonlight will heal their wounds. Why would taking them out at the same time help them out? Help. And skewer them whole. Nice.
Cool. This reminds me of something, but I can't tell what.
What?
Ugh.
Okay, that was weird. Ow! Okay, this dodge is not working as well as it should. Can I pick up that blood to heal? No. Oh, so you only, once they're stunned, you automatically kill both of them. Okay, I understand now. I mean, I kind of understand. This game is kind of confusing. But it looks great. Now, what is the yellow? No! Oh, so they also throw attacks. Nice. Yeah, that's strange. Okay, dear game, I know that you're tough and very badass, but it's not really fair to have the player, get attacked from off screen. And if I were control of the camera, it'd be one thing, because I would be in charge of what was or wasn't off screen. But I'm not in charge of the camera, so that's an issue. Just something put out there. What the hell is that thing? Hey guys, I hope you don't want to attack me. They didn't! Oh, it's a bunch of owls made of light. The light owl. What the hell is this guy's deal? He doesn't have arms or legs. Yet he was one of the attackers. So here's an important question. Am I the only person whose favorite Devil May Cry game is Devil May Cry 2? Why am I not hurting him? Oh, he's got a shield caused by this guy. Okay.
I mean, personally, I've always enjoyed
Oof.
Devil May Cry 5 the most, but I see your point.
She's being terrible, everybody.
I don't even know if there is a Devil May Cry 5.
There is. It's the one that came out last year.
Wow.
Oh. How is Blight like Sonic, Coffee? In what way is Blight like the character Sonic?
He's fast, maybe?
Does he roll into a ball? I did not find the secret. DMC Devil May Cry is my second favorite. 2 is number 1. DMC is number 2. Then, I haven't played 5, so I'm going to say 4, 3, 1. So it's 2 DMC, 4, 3, 1.
So why is 2 your favorite when it's not the favorite?
They completely changed up the combat system.
Ah.
And I liked the new combat system that didn't punish you for using ranged attacks. See, in all of the other ones, ranged attacks are just there to keep your combo going before getting back to elaborate brawling. But in the second one, they're like, no, ranged is a valid way to play the game. And that's my preference. So, yeah, really had a good time. Oh, gotcha, Coffee. Hitting obstacles to go faster. Weird.
But you should never believe the internet and their hate for you.
Hey, Brian, we will see you soon. You have a good night.
Bonsoir, Brian. Have a good night.
Artemis Avenue.
So I was watching a Muppet Family Christmas the other day, y'all.
The best Muppet movie. I'm
Yeah.
kidding. The best Muppet
Second
TV
movie.
special, though.
Yeah, second best Muppet movie, I would say.
No. It is not better than Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, you're right. Third best, then.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Yes. Because obviously,
Oh, the
Great
shielding
Muppet Caper
is the best. No, there's no question about that. It's the one with Peter Falk in it.
Yes.
That alone makes it better than all the other
It's
ones.
just, it's amazing.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And I have
Again,
to say,
literally, I'd like to try that. Hey. What would happen if we tried to do this without a balloon? What do you mean? Plummet? Yeah. Will we try that? Well, you could try it once. Boom! Done.
That's a good
Best
movie.
joke I've
Such
ever
a good
heard.
movie.
You could try it once.
Followed by the other best joke I've ever heard.
Yep.
Second to that one, I think. Which is, oh god, I can't remember the dialogue.
Which part?
When Ernie and Bert are coming into the house for Christmas, and they stop and talk to the guy from Fraggle
Yeah,
Rock.
and this counts
and
as
they're like, what? Yes, that is a nut. That is a word that starts with Y.
Yep.
And they do it for like 3 different words, and then he's like, "What's going on here?" And they're like, "Where'd we come from? This is small talk."
boom.
So freaking funny.
Genius joke.
Child me loved that freaking joke.
Come on, just die already. Damn, Coffee, that's insane. Yeah, I'm finding the combat awkward, but I love the aesthetic. Oh, that's weird, Coffee. They're not... Is it, like, just you that's having the problem, or is that something that can't be done with it on Switch? What's that over there? Is that a monster hiding under a dumpster? Oh, hey, cutie. I will. I always hit the archers first. Oh, what a cutie. A pink alligator gave us some tips on how to fight monsters. I do know what you mean. They got me! Ow. Really fast, too. Huh. Boom. Nice. Sorry, Archie. Can I not stab guys with my spear twice in a row? Is that what's going on here? Well, I'll try to figure it out. And then we have the best line to have ever been in anything other than that, which is, when they're going to their boss, Jack Warden.
Oh my god.
And he's like, what do you mean twin brothers? You don't look anything alike. Kermit says, well, that's because I'm not wearing my hat. And he puts on his hat, and then the guy's like, oh, okay, I see it.
So funny.
Like, just whoever thought that, you know, we should just out of nowhere say that Fozzie and Kermit are identical. It's not that they're brothers. It's that they're identical twin brothers. Like, yep, that is... You're making that... Oh, wow. These guys are ridiculously difficult. If there was a jump... Oh, there is a jump button. Okay, there was a jump button.
I don't think Coffee's ever seen a Great Muppet Caper.
You gotta see a Great Muppet Caper.
Muppet Caper is
then
like
we
the
see what
best
there
Muppet
is like,
movie.
I only gave you this job because your father was my best friend. And then we see what the father looked like, and it's... Don't say anything, because now he'll get to see it for the first time, but...
Oh
just
God.
what their father
We
looks like is
haven't even ruined that much of the movie.
one
That's
of the greatest jokes of all
strange
time.
thing. It's such a fun movie. If you have Disney Plus, leave the stream right now and watch
Go
it.
watch the Great Muppet Caper. You will be very happy you did. Ow. Okay, this whole getting to shoot 2 in a row. Ow. 2 arrows at the same time? Yeah, that's for the birds, baby.
Burps.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a... I think it's gonna take a lot of practice to get used to this combat, but... Again, love the game's aesthetic. Love how alienating it is. This is absolutely my jam. So you can jump over these guys' shockwave attacks, is what I just learned. Call Wolf. How do I call Wolf?
Hey, Wolf. Something like
You're
that.
the worst. Controls. Throw you special. It's LB, everybody. Also, you can change your attacks, which is great. Howl! I'm riding a wolf!
Will Lady Guru
What?
play Resident Evil Oppression Raccoon City DLC?
No.
No.
I can guarantee that will never happen.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh, Raccoon City. Why are you so
There's some
garbage?
kind of like fun Mario game out.
Then she's all over
I'm
it.
in.
Okay, that was cool.
We'll find a
Hey,
fun
buddy.
game for me to play after the holidays are done.
Totes. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Oh, you can only throw your spear if you have enough magic points. I totes didn't get that.
Totes?
Totes.
Totes.
I have a double jump? Why was I not told? Alright, I think I'm finally getting the, Oh, you meant Operation Raccoon City. That makes more sense than Oppression Raccoon City. Although, honestly, either title would have made sense given the quality of that game. I'm kidding. In the DLC, you play Special Forces dudes fighting against Umbrella Goons. So at least this time you're the hero, but it's still a garbage game. What the hell just happened? Yes. It's charming. I'll give it that. This is a charming game. Is that my wolf buddy over there? Did I just find my wolf buddy? Oh no, they're foxes. Oh, hey guys. You guys are super cute. But no, she would never play the normal one. So the idea that she would play the... Oh, no! DLC is insane. Okay, keeping these guys on camera is proving really difficult. And that should never be really difficult. Remember how I was talking about how my beloved Dark Souls had changed the game by being the one that added lock-on, camera, and aiming to melee? Yeah, this game is not respecting that, and it's to the detriment of the game. Come on. Oh god, that was too close. And that's just like the first wave. Gotta hit like 100 more of these dudes. That's an exaggeration, but how much of one? That's 2. Ow. 3. No, that was 2. That's 3. Yeah, you didn't give me any method I can use to get rid of... Oh! Okay, I'm supposed to use the spear to hit them from behind. Oh no, everybody else came back from the dead? Are you kidding me? 3 and 4. What? That was nuts. I mean, this whole game is pretty nuts, but that was especially nuts. Wow. There's even, like, guys created as these weird polka dot looking things, which also makes me think of my beloved Killer 7. Wait, there was another thing off to the right. I found the secret! See? There's a 2D version of her running around with a harpoon. It's really cute.
Adorbs.
Oh! Oh, so I could leave 2 different exits from that level. 1 to 1-3 and 1 to 1-4. Okay. Boss time, everybody. We're going to fight a god beast. Will it go well?
No.
Almost certainly not.
Is that so?
Oh, look at how cutie that guy is!
So cute.
I almost regret fighting him. His name is the God Beast of Reynart.
Oh.
Okay, the camera work has completely failed me. Doing my best, but I cannot express the extent to which the camera work has failed me. I'm so confused. Come and get me. Can I really not, like, hurt him unless he comes to get me? I don't think I can. Come and get me, little weirdo. Or just keep shooting, you know, eye beams. It's entirely up to you. Okay, I lost the ability to dodge. That was weird. Ow. Sorry, pal. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question in about 20 seconds.
Me?
Is it weird that the first wave of that dude was, like, easier than a lot of the regular fights I've had?
Yes.
Now, he's got more phases, so this is going to get more challenging as we go, but that's weird, right?
Yes.
At least he's attacking me more now. Before, he was doing that ridiculous chicken game thing where he, like, hanged back and, like, wouldn't attack me. And just did the ranged attack over and over again.
I think it's hung back.
Whichever.
Because it's a different
That's true.
context of the word.
Hey, buddy. Oh, well, now he is doing the leaning on the ranged attack. Whoa!
This is reminding me of the fish from the beginning of the stream.
You're adorable.
What? It's like jumping back and forth. You're trying to hurt it. It's much bigger. You can see my
I do.
hairs.
The difference course is... Oh, come on! This time I don't die every 2 seconds, just once every 3 minutes. That's not as good, though, now that I say it out loud. I gotta say, I feel like were the camera at all under control, they would have something here. But more than I'm fighting the enemies in this game, I seem to be fighting the cameras, and that's not good. That's not where you want to be. Also, it's weirdly hard to attack this dude. Like, sometimes the camera auto-locks you to him, and sometimes it doesn't, and I attack in the wrong direction and just bark. The inability to get any health back is also an issue. So yeah, stuff for you to look into. Not that you have any requirement to do so, I'm just like putting it out there as a possible place for improvement. Boom. Okay. Careful. All right. Yeah, I feel like his bite attack's range is way too long. And now he's just jumping around like an idiot. Thanks, buddy. Gotcha. Can he not attack you on the first jump? Wait, he can't attack you on the first jump. He can only attack you after he's... Oh, no, he can. He was just really bad at hitting. That would have been a useful advantage I would have had it been true. I wish he telegraphed which move he was going to do. But I think he does the same eye flash for both. Hello, where are you?
Right here.
Seriously, has he stopped trying to attack me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there he is. So you have to, like, dodge his attack, but only dodge his attack a little. I am being a beast.
Hello, Hurricane.
Ah, Hurricane got us here just as we were ending the game. And stream. But thank you for dropping by, Hurricane. We always appreciate it. If you want to drop by Saturday, you might be able to see more. Not of this game, which is very alienating, but also charming. Although the charmingness is, I will admit, mostly down to the art style. There is a clunkiness to the controls that, like, you know, I would have put up with 20 years ago, but we live in a post-Dark Souls world. So clunk is just not acceptable. And I know it's hard to do something that smooth, but, like, that's why we're here.
I find you saying clunk that many times amusing.
As well you should. It's a great term. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Seriously, though, thanks everybody for dropping by the stream. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. We're going to be back here on Saturday for some Girls and Panzer and who knows what else. She'll be working her rump off.
I will be in retail hell jail.
It's going to be a nightmare. I cannot stress that enough. But anyway, we will see you back here. Oh, okay. Cool, Horror King. Let me know. We'll see you back here soon for more. But until then, I'll say that's right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
See, I started the stream in French. Now we're ending in French.
Booyah.
It was a whole, like, a bookend thing.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.